まずはフランス人の通称ピーちゃん。長崎に住んでいたことがあるそうです。
How long have you been in Japan or Nagasaki?
I've been working there for 2 years, between 2017 and 2019.
Working here?
Yes, in Nagasaki. I was working for a French company, but with Mitsubishi in Koyagi.
I see.
Where do you like in Nagasaki? Like, do you have a specific place that you like to go in Nagasaki?
I like hanging out basically like Hamanomachi, or even like I used to live like in鍛冶屋町.
Okay.
So it's pretty nice, like kind of you have many parks around, and like even walking around is very quiet suburbs around, like you go鍛冶屋町 to 眼鏡橋 nearby, so it's very quiet and peaceful suburbs to be there.
What was inconvenient, like when you live in Nagasaki?
I wouldn't say inconvenient. Maybe it's like Japanese language is hard to deal with. It's kind of you need to study hard at first. And I thought my first thought when I came to Japan was like, oh, I thought like people would speak English, so I said, oh, I'll deal pretty okay with that. But indeed, they didn't speak English.
続いてはイラン人のアルビンさん。バレーボールの選手です。
すごい。
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
So what brought you here?
Actually, I'm playing volleyball here, professional volleyball player.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Which team?
Not in a team. Basically, Nagasaki doesn't have a volleyball league. That's why I'm in the Unzen city.
Okay.
I'm just coaching the volleyball for the high school students.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I also play volleyball too.
Oh, that's perfect. That's great. Yeah. And the plan is to go to maybe Osaka because there's some league over there.
Okay.
And I can just find a team or something because I was a professional volleyball player in Hungary, in Europe.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I can just continue here because Japan is a good place for continuing sports, definitely.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what do you feel inconvenient in Japan or in Nagasaki?
Inconvenient. I think there is not inconvenient thing in Japan because it's totally a safe place. I mean, if you just put your wallet in the street, 2 days later you can just get it the same as you guys put it over there. So definitely it's one of the perfect things. But the only tough thing about Japan is language, which the people are not speaking Japanese a lot. I mean, that's why if you don't understand the Japanese, you're very suffering here. And that is the only disappointing thing. That's it.
一方、オーストラリアのお二人は日本人の英語に違った印象を持ったようです。
Some sightseeing?
Yes. So we only arrived here yesterday, but a friend of ours from Japan recommended Nagasaki to go to. So and it's been so good so far.
That's nice. Yeah. Do you like it? Like,
I love it.
Yeah,
Yes.
very good.
What do you feel inconvenient in Japan? Like people answer the language, like if you don't speak Japanese.
Oh, look, no, I don't find that inconvenient at all. I think, compared with a lot of places we go to overseas, Japan is certainly up there in terms of the number of people, particularly at transport. Like we're going to JR now to book our tickets back to Narita, and they will be fabulous. Couldn't be more helpful, really, and no issue with the language at all. Everyone says a little, but it's a lot.
Okay. Sometimes we're not quite sure what we're ordering to eat.
Yes,
but that's exciting. You don't know what you got.
We're risk takers.
続いては長崎大学に留学していたオランダ人のオーティスさん。
You study in Nagasaki?
I studied in Nagasaki last year at Chodai, but now I'm just here on vacation. I actually just arrived.
Oh, really? Okay. Tabunka?
No, I did. I'm from Leiden University.
Yeah.
And I did, as an exchange, I did like a language program at.
Okay.
So I lived with the Tabunka students.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
At
I see.
Hortensia. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. I won my ticket with like a Japanese speech contest organized by the Embassy of Japan in the Netherlands.
Okay.
So that's why I was able to come, because I didn't have to pay for the flight ticket.
Oh, nice.
Otherwise, it would have been way too expensive.
Yeah. What else did you have? Like, not so much difficulties.
Well, not for me, but I think something that other people struggled with within my group, because we were with 15 people as a group, like the whole exchange. I feel like people struggled with breakfast, because in the Netherlands a lot of people have like bread for breakfast, and generally brown bread, and brown bread or even like a little bit more harder bread is very difficult to find in Japan, because all the bread is very white and like fluffy, and it's not very nice to have that as breakfast if you're used to like brown bread.
イギリス人のお二人はなんとレンタカーで国内を回っていました。
It's like a photograph trip or something?
It's a 3-month trip. It's our first visit to Japan.
Oh, wow.
We've been wanting to come for years and years and years to just explore. So this is it. We have rented a car and we are driving around.
Oh, nice.
And just going to anywhere that we want to. Started in Tokyo, then stayed there for 2 weeks, then went down to Kyoto and Osaka on the Shinkansen.
Nice.
You have to do the bullet train.
Yep.
Then back to Tokyo, pick up the rental car, then Mount Fuji, Kobe, across from Kobe to Shikoku Island, Niihama, then Oita, then across ferry to across on the ferry to Oita and Beppu, and then drive from there across to here. And we're now here for a few days to just relax and enjoy.
Number one thing in Japan,
Number one
thing that is the confidence to walk into any izakaya, any restaurant, any shop and be welcomed. And our Japanese is not good. We try, konnichiwa, konbanwa, ohayo. A little bit of Japanese, but the confidence that people go, oh, welcome into my place is good. Yeah, it makes you feel warm, doesn't it? Makes you love Japan.
皆さん思い思いにね、日本や長崎を気に入ってくれてますよね。
そうなんですよ。インタビューしてると皆さん日本がやっぱり大好きだと、いいところだっていうので、はい。不便なところもやっぱ何個かあるみたいで、例えば日本のウェブサイトがちょっと使いにくかったりだとか、はい。まずは言語が読みにくい、漢字が読みにくいっていうのもありはしたんですけど、それ以上にやっぱり安全で人も優しくてっていうので、もう長崎が大好きだと。こっちも嬉しくなりましたね、なんだか。
そうですよね。言葉がね、あまり通じなくても、なんかやっぱり長崎は日本の良さをおもてなしの心をね、感じ取ってくださってるんじゃないかなってね。
まさに入れる側のね、我々も頑張らないといけないですね。
そうですね。
はい。